this is the continuation of the second night here at the PucoYashu's New Year's Eve Extravaganza here at the Embassy Suites in Independence, Ohio. This is the concertina jam session going on, and we've got Marty Jeek, Kevin Altenberg, and Bruce Zamorsky, and somebody, I'm not sure who the guy on clarinet is. And of course, Sebastian's going to jump in, I think. That's right. So it should be a good concertina jam session, so you can both come around and enjoy and have fun. And hello to our regular viewers who watch as usual. Hello, PucoYashu's, good to see you on. Happy New Year to you. Belated Merry Christmas. Hopefully we'll see you in the upcoming New Year. And yes, we do miss you as well too. And hello, Pete and Sue Voice-Checker from Buffalo, New York. Good to see you on. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You all hope we'll see you in the upcoming New Year. On the bass. There we go. This is definitely going to be a good jam session. Hello again, Chris Evil. Good to see you on as well, too. Hope you're doing well out there in Minnesota. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow if you're playing with Polka family. Otherwise, we'll see you in the upcoming New Year. Oh, okay. Now we're going to have Tony B jump in on the drums, kind of do like his dad used to do, of course, Eddie B. And then we got Nigel on the bass. We got Marty Jeek on trumpet. Kevin Altenberg doing concertina. Someone else on trumpet. So, nice stuff. So far at this concertina jam session is everyone's going to probably jump in and play and lend their talents. So there you go. So that's kind of like the continuation after a fun afternoon evening of music we just had. And hello to everyone that watches our videos and watches our videos. We appreciate it.
$10 to start, $20 to stop. Mike Bukowski's going to open the video.
Hello, Bobby Calvert. Good to see you on. Hello, Frank Albert. Good to see you on. Mike Charney. Good to see you on. Great job with that Grab Down Sound thing you did for Christmas, right before Christmas there in Baltimore there. And Happy New Year to you and Merry Christmas, Bobby Calvert. Same to you, Frank Albert, and same to you as well too, Mike Charney. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas belated. To everyone out there, Happy New Year and belated Merry Christmas. Soy świąt, do Jego Narodzenia I Szczęśliwego Nowego Roku. Of course, with it being Happy New Year, of course, Szczęśliwego Nowego Roku, and of course, our Nowy Rok, which means the New Year begins. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully everyone is doing well out there on this New Year's weekend as we close out 2023 and welcome in 2024. Hard to believe, right? Hello, Michael Blaskowski. Good to see you on, as always, and hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you and the family. Merry Christmas belated. Hope all's well. Hopefully see you along that Polka Road in 2024. Steve Piakowski, great to see you on. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you and the family. Hope you're doing well out there. Hope to see you in 2024. Sue Denai Lader, great to see you on. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well out there. Jill Arndt, good to see you on. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas as well. Hello, Casey Karlowski. Good to see you on. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming out.
Test one.
So this is the Constantina Jam Session going on here at the Embassy Suites here in Independence, Ohio. And a nice jam session going on so far. Nice group of musicians sharing and lending their talents for this jam session. Hello, Bill Yob. Hope you're doing well out there. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hello to the Winkies out there. Amanda Licky tomorrow, Gary, and all the Leckies out there. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hey! Hey, Mike and George Pasha, Kim, and all the Pashas. Great to see you on. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Mike, great show there this afternoon. We had you tuned in with you and your dad on. Nice mix of Christmas and New Year's and regular tunes. Great way to wrap up the year, certainly. Great show as always, Mike. Good listen always. On WXRL every Saturday, 2 to 3 p.m. Rockin' Polka. That's for sure.
Thanks
for joining us and watching, Lily. Appreciate it.
Carla, you want to say?
Janet,
Jill, you want to say?
thanks for joining us, Janet. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and the family as well. Hope you're doing well out there. And have a happy and healthy, prosperous 2024. Hopefully see you along that Polka Road at some point somewhere. Janet, good to see you on. If you're just tuned in, wondering where we're at the Concertina Jam Session here at the Embassy Suites Hotel here in Independence, Ohio for the PucoYashu's New Year's Eve Extravaganza weekend. And this is the Concertina Jam Session. A bunch of musicians jumping
gonna
in.
send this song out, especially to Patty Joe with Mulligan's brought this pizza as a donation. Thank you so much,
Lending their
Patty
talent,
Joe.
sharing their talents with us in
I
this
think you
jam
wrote
session.
400 slices of pizza, so you know, this fans are you.
And so far, it's been a great jam session so far after the great music we heard just about a good half hour or so ago from the beat and the project.
There we go. Here's one called Jechać Marysiu. Okay, she knows Jechać
Well,
Marysiu.
Lynn Kuzinski Halter, great to see you on. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and the family. Hopefully see you on that Polka Road in 2024 at some point. And hello again, Tom Sinaki. Good to see you on once again. Happy New Year once again, and Merry Christmas to you and the family. You marrying me and the family. the entire family, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you, all of you out there in Chicago, Illinois. Hope to see you all on that Polka Road at some point in 2024. Have a great New Year. Hello, Andy Albarak. Good to see you on again, and Happy New Year to you, and Merry Christmas. Hopefully we'll see you at some point along that Polka Road in 2024. And you take care. Have a good New Year's weekend, as well as same to all of you Scots family out there. And hello, Alex Sidrusevsky out there in Western Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh area. Good to see you on, Alex.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well out there. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you, and your family, your dad. And hopefully we'll see you at some point again with Robbie and the Steelworkers at some point. Hopefully you're doing well. Again, Happy New Year. See you in 2024 at some point. Hello, Veronica Gurney. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you too as well, and to your family. Hopefully see you along that Polka Road at some point in 2024, Veronica. Have a great weekend ahead. Happy New Year. Hello out there, Jeff Tufel. Of course, Jeff is from the John Stevens Polka Band. And a Happy New Year to you and your family, and all the guys in John Stevens Polka Band. And unfortunately, we were out here in Independence, Ohio, And we wish you a great last gig of the year for 2023. And we'll have to catch you guys again in 2024 along that Polka Road, Jeff. So we send you and all the guys in double John Stevens Polka Man. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you in 2024. Take care and have a good rest of your New Year weekend, and Happy New Year to you and your family. And Christine Holchuk in Elmira, New York, good to see you on, Christine. As always, thanks for joining us. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and the family, and hope you're doing well out there. And hopefully see you along that Polka Road at some point in 2024. So great to see you on. Karen Lakota, good to see you on. Thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you and the family. Hopefully we'll see you at some point along that Polka Road at some point there, hopefully in 2024, Karen. Hey, Karen, have a good rest of the New Year's weekend, Karen. Happy New Year. And hello to the PucoYashu's, Christy, Johnny, Tiffany, Haley, and Cheryl and the entire PucoYashu's clan out there in Chicago, Illinois. Good to see you, Zon. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas related to all of you. Hopefully we'll see you at some point along that Polka Road in 2024. Have a great rest of the weekend. Hello, Kathy and Patty, PucoYashu's. Out there in the capital region of Albany, New York. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to the both of you. Hopefully we'll see you along that Polka Road up in the capital region in 2024 at some point. Have a great rest of your New Year weekend. Kathy and Patty, it's good to see you on as always. Thanks for joining us. We miss you. Hello, Jeremiah Muley out there in Wisconsin. Good to see you on as always, Jeremiah. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well out there. We'll see you at some point along that Polka Road in 2024, Jeremiah. Have a great rest of your week, New Year's weekend, man. Hey! Hey! And hello out there, Kevin Painter in North Carolina. Good to see you on, Kevin, as always. And you're very welcome. And glad you're enjoying this, along with everyone else who's watching. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and family, Kevin. Hopefully we'll see you at some point on that Polka Road in 2024, Kevin. Take care. Have a great rest of your New Year weekend, all right? Happy New Year. I'm sick.
fun was them.
Well, if you're wondering where we're at the, of course, the Embassy Suites Hotel, Independence, Ohio. This is the Concertina Jam Session, part of the PucoYashu's New Year's Eve weekend extravaganza. And, of course, it's a bunch of musicians jumping in, sharing their talents, lending their talents, and getting together and putting on a nice jam. And this has been quite an awesome jam session so far. And they're pulling out a lot of nice tunes as well, too. Now, if you missed any of the stuff from the project that we filmed, both me and my dad, you can always go back and watch it from the beginning, all 3 sets. And be sure to look out for YouTube videos from us when we get them posted onto YouTube at some point. And if you miss any of this, you can go back to the beginning and watch from the beginning, okay? And thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there on this New Year's weekend, New Year's Eve, December 30th, right before New Year's Eve. And if you think what we've heard so far has been phenomenal, outstanding, you ain't heard nothing yet until tomorrow, when we conclude this 3-day extravaganza with the music from the Dyna Brass, Polka family, and once again Michael Costa's beat. And the music starts at 5:30 and goes till 1 a.m. And the folks that are coming for tomorrow are going to be attending. Look forward to seeing those of you who are coming. And of course, we're all in for a fun treat this remaining what's left of the entire weekend, to close out 2023 and into 2024. Hello, the Dutchman. Good to see you on. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well out there, and have a great New Year. And hope to see you at some point in 2024 along that Polka Road. Hello, drummer extraordinaire Alex Winnell. Good to see you on, Alex. Hope you're doing well out there in Wisconsin. Good to see you on. Happy New Year to you and the family. And hopefully we'll see you at some point along that Polka Road in 2024. So take care and have a great New Year's weekend to you, and of course to the Dutchman as well. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there, as we are enjoying a Concertina jam session. And what a jam session it is, here at the Embassy Suites in Independence, Ohio, outside of Cleveland.
Here we go, one called Extravaganza.
And now Whitey Rinyets is just joined in the jam session. So we're going to have triple horns going with him and Whitey Rinyets, Marty Jeek, and T-Bass, of course. And also James Markevich is up there also. 4 horns. Wow. Massachusetts, good to see you on. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and the family. Hope to see you along that Polka Road in 2024. Joe Brzezinski, Joe Bro and Doris and the entire Brzezowski clan and the Albany Capital Region area, good to see you on. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to all of you out there. And hopefully we'll see you along that Polka Road in the Capital Region if there's anything going on in 2024 or wherever else it may be. Well, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to all of you, and hopefully we'll see you in 2024. Stacy and Dave Morris, good to see you on from out Western Pennsylvania. Good to see you on. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and thanks for joining us. Hope you just had a great Christmas, and you and your family, and everyone else, and Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope we will see you in 2024 with that new band, Blue Magic, that's going to be starting up. Of course, Frankie Lishka will be heading it up, so we look forward to hearing Frankie Lishka and Blue Magic in 2024. So Stacey and Dave, take care. Have a great rest of your New Year's weekend, and we'll see you in 2024 at some point when we catch Blue Magic. No, we will not be having Blue Magic, but we'll be having a lot of fun. Hello, Steve Brown out there in Buffalo, New York. Good to see you on. Hope you and Adele and the rest of the family are doing well. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and Adele and the family. Hopefully we'll see you at some point along that Polka Road in 2024. We may look to make some more trips, runs out to Buffalo perhaps in the upcoming year, perhaps. We'll see you somewhere along that Polka Road, whether it's in Western New York, Buffalo, or somewhere else in 2024. So you take care, have a great rest of your New Year's weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the upcoming New Year there, Steve. Take care, and certainly we miss you, just like a lot of other people we miss as well, too. So hopefully we'll see everyone in the upcoming New Year. And, oh yeah, the guy drumming, Mr. Joe Zaleski's jumping in the jam session. And, of course, him and that band is Dynabrass, entertaining us tomorrow for the final day of the Extravaganza. And they'll be alternating with Polka Family and Michael Costa and the Beat from 5:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. So you think what we heard today and tonight with the Beat and the project was off the chain? You ain't heard nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet, as Bachman Turner Overdrive says in that song, their famous song. Tomorrow, we got a lot of great music on tap. And you folks out there are going to be in for a treat as well, too. Hello, Jason Flynn out there in Maine, New York. Happy New Year to you. Hope you and the family had a nice Christmas. And we're bringing in the 2024 New Year here at the Embassy Suites out in Independence, Ohio. It's the PucoYashu's New Year's Eve Polka Extravaganza. Fun continues tomorrow, New Year's Eve, when we ring in the New Year. And this is a jam session they got going on. Mike Stepinski out there. Happy New Year. Glad to see you on board again. Joining us here at the jam after party jam session after the Beat and the project did a great job the last 6 hours. Here's 2 more hours. The hodgepodge of polka musicians. Kevin Altenberg's been playing concertina pretty much the whole time. Had Tony Blazonczyk for a while on accordion. Got Joe Zaleski on the drums. Nigel Kurgel is playing bass right now. Marty Jeek's playing trumpet. Mike Bukowski, who's the Puco half of the PucoYashu's, he's doing a lot of vocals. Got Chase Markevich up there on trumpet. It's quite an assortment. Glad a lot of you people are sticking around with us as we're sticking around. This is supposed to go on through at least midnight.
Here we go. We have all the players to one called the Pajama.
Hello again, Mike Stepinski. Good to see you on. Yep, I know. Okay. Hello, Gary McNeilius. Good to see you on as well. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you and the family as well too. Hopefully, we'll see you with John Stevens Polka Band in 2024 at some point. Gary, hope you're doing well out there. To you and the family, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. We'll see you in 2024 with the ESPN Polka Band. Hello again, Mike Stepinski out there in Chicago, Illinois. Good to see you on, and Happy New Year to you, and Merry Christmas to you and the family. And again, hopefully we'll see you at some point in 2024 along that Polka Road. So you take care and have a great rest of your New Year weekend, Mike. Good to see you on as always. Folks, this has been a great jam session so far, and it's going till midnight. And it's a who's who of musicians sharing and lending their talents in this jam session. We got a Yash behind the drums, and no, it is not Al. No. It's brother Nick, who plays the accordion normally. Well, he's getting behind the drums, and he's gonna lend his drum skills on the tune.
Here we go.
So we thank everyone everyone for joining us and watching this jam session here at the NYE Suites Hotel here in Independence, Ohio, outside of Cleveland. And we hope everyone is doing well out there on this New Year's Eve, December 30th. Soon to be New Year's Eve in a little while. And also Nicky D. Sebastiano's up there playing the accordion, so he's going to jump in, join in. I tell you, it's a who's who. Tony B now, who started on the drums, is playing the bass, so he's playing his usual instrument. Jimmy is coming up. He's gonna jump in, join in on the jam. Hey, Chris Hendrick as well is gonna be jumping in there too. And this jam session is only getting better and better, minute by minute. Well, quick hellos while they all get ready to set up. And of course, Sebastian's going to play the concertina also. Hello to Angela Pajama, Arnett out there. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you. Hope we see you on that Polka Road in 2024 at some point. Angela, take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. And Happy New Year to you and your family. Marcia, Polka, Moscato, good to see you on, Marcia. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hopefully see you on Polka Road in 2024. Hey, Terrence Zadella, good to see you on, Terrence. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and your family. We'll see you on that Polka Road at some point in 2024. Doc Lula, I'm here in Chicago, Illinois. Good to see you on, or Toledo, Ohio today. Toledo, Ohio. That's Dan corrected, Toledo, Ohio. I had to catch myself. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hope you're doing well out there. Hope you'll be on that Polka Road. Pennsylvania. Robin, good to see you on. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Hopefully we'll see you along that Polka Road out in Western PA or somewhere in 2024. So Robin, take care. Have a great rest of your New Year weekend, and hopefully we'll see you in 2024 out at one of the dances or wherever in Western PA or along that Polka Road. Deanna Borchard from Polchard. Good to see you on, Deanna. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Hope you're doing well out there, and have a great rest of your New Year weekend. We'll see you along that Polka Road in 2024. Hello, Tyler Jansen in Michigan. Good to see you on. Happy New Year to you and your dad, Mark, and your mom, Val, and the rest of the Jansen clan. I think brother Zach and the rest of the clan. So hopefully you are doing well out there. Take care. Have a great rest of your New Year weekend, and hopefully we'll see you along that Polka Road out in Michigan or wherever along that road. in 2024. So take care. Have a great rest of that New Year's weekend, Tyler. Thanks for watching and joining us. Thanks for sticking around and joining us, everybody, here at this jam session here at the Embassy Suites Hotel here in Independence, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland, south of Cleveland to be exact. And this jam session is going very well. A lot of musicians sharing and lending their talents and putting on one heck of a jam session for sure. And it's a who's who of musicians. So, a lot to name, but you'll probably recognize them when you watch the video. And if you're watching now, or if you missed anything, you can certainly go back to the beginning and watch from the start. And you'll see a who's who treasure trove of musicians who are taking part in this jam session. And quite the name list and who's who of musicians for sure. But everyone, thanks for sticking around and joining us, and hopefully you'll stick around till midnight when this jam session concludes. Certainly. And at this time, just want to say thank you to everyone who has watched our videos, both me as well as my dad. Throughout the course of 2023, we appreciate it very much. PucoYashu's from the bottom of our hearts. And we appreciate you all tuning in, watching throughout the year along our Polka road and Polka treks, jaunts, and whatever else you can think of, as they say. And we look forward to doing more of this in 2024 at some point, once the weather starts to get warmer, certainly. So thank you, everyone. PucoYashu's from both me and my dad, Gerard, Jerry Sr., and Jerry Jr. And we appreciate everyone watching our videos all year long, and we hope you'll come back in 2024 and watch our videos on Facebook Live and YouTube as well. And if you missed any videos, you can always go back and watch the videos at your leisure, whether it's Facebook Live or YouTube. Just look up our names, Jerry Soliwata Sr., Jerry Soliwata Jr. Hello, Brenda. You know, Jessica out there in Western Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us, Brenda. Hope you're doing well out there. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you and John and the family. We'll see you on that Polka Road at some point in 2024. At one of the dances or at any of the dances in Western Pennsylvania or somewhere along that Polka Road. Take care. Have a great rest of your New Year's weekend, Brenda, and Happy New Year to you and the family. Thank you, Robin, Tracy Kamarchik, and right back at you. Well, if you're just tuning in, we're at the jam session here at the Embassy Suites in Independence, Ohio, south of Cleveland. And this is the after party, the jam session going on, and we've been having a lot of fun since 4 o'clock this afternoon. And we're going till midnight with this jam session after the great outstanding music we got from the Beat and the Project in the ballroom. And this is one of the hospitality rooms. They're having the jam session in. And of course, this is where Robin and Jerry were doing their Polkas After Dark live remote premiere last night, Friday night, and early today on Saturday afternoon. And thank you very much there, Jerry, and right back at you as well, too. we'll see you back on the bandstand with the Diner Brass hopefully in the coming year. You get better, and hopefully we'll catch you with new Diner Brass at some point in the upcoming New Year. Again, Happy New Year to you and the family. We'll see you along that Polka Road, hopefully, when you're performing once again with Diner Brass in the upcoming year, hopefully. So take care. Have a great rest of your New Year's weekend. AJ. David Matera, thanks for joining us again. Good to see you on. Once again, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you and the family as well. Hopefully see you along that Polka Road in 2024. Richard Penland, Richard Penland, good to see you on, Richard. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and the family. Hopefully we'll see you along that Polka Road in 2024 at some point. And then take care. Have a good rest of your New Year's weekend, Richard. And again, see you hopefully at some point in the
and PucoYashu's team would like to thank all of you for making this weekend successful. You all having a good time? Tomorrow's another day. We just get warmed up. 7 a.m. breakfast, 9 o'clock Bristol, 9 o'clock yoga, 10 o'clock Roman Catholic Mass, Bloody Mary party in here 11 to 2. Bingo 2 to 3:15. We all take a little rest, take a little nap. 5 o'clock dinner, Diner Brass Polka family, and beat again to end the night. We're going to do one more. Thank you again. Drive home safely, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let's do.
Quickly, hi and hello to Joe and Diane Yambor in Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for joining us, Joe and Diane. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you, both of you and your family. Hopefully we'll see you along that road. We're out in Chicago at some point in 2024 somewhere. So take care, have a great rest of your New Year's weekend, and hopefully we'll see you at some point in 2024. Diane and Joe Yambor. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for the nice comments about our videos as always. We appreciate it very much. Diane, Joe, thank you. Tomorrow, more music from the Diner Brass, Michael Costin the Beat once again, and the Polka family. 5:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. tomorrow in the ballroom. So if you have nothing going on, come on over if you're in the nearby area. Otherwise, be sure to look for Facebook Live and YouTube videos from tomorrow. And if you missed any of this, or any part of it, you can always go back to the start. And the same thing goes for the 3 sets with the project. If you missed any of those, you can go back to the start of each video and watch from the beginning. quick hellos before we have to say goodnight. Michael Komajemski in the Capital Region, New York, good to see you on. Hopefully, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you and the family. Hopefully, we'll see you at some point along that Polka Road up to the Capital Region in 2024. Hello to the Magdens, Mike and Natalie at the Cat. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you both. And hopefully we'll see you along that Polka Road in 2024. Dick Ida in Illinois, thanks for joining us as always. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you. Hopefully you're doing well out there. And hopefully we'll see you along that Polka Road in 2024. Hello again, Brian, the Party Palace out there, of course. And of course, he's got his show tomorrow as well, noon to 2, WJCU, 88.7 FM, WJCU.org/radio music company. Good to see you on as always, Brian. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and have a good rest of your weekend, certainly. And you're very welcome, Diane and Joe Yambor. Thanks for watching and thanks for enjoying. You're very welcome as always. Appreciate it. Like Yakuboski, good to see you on as always. Thanks for joining us, bud. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you and the family. All right, folks. Take care. So long.